Welcome, it's Luke from briefly.dev, and today, in very brief form, we will show how you can easily launch an EC2 instance in AWS environment. So we are already logged to our EC2, our AWS console, and here in the search bar, let's scroll through the services and check for EC2 specifically. So we are in EC2 panel, let's go to instances. And as you can see, right now we don't have any instances running. So let's launch ourselves a one. Okay, so first thing we need to do is to create a name. Let's call it like my instance. Then we need to check the OS. So the default one is Amazon Linux, but you can, as you can see here, like you can use Mac OS, Ubuntu, Windows, Red Hat, or many others. But right now, let's stick to Amazon Linux. Here is the instance type. So the default one is 2T Micro. It's the free tier eligible, but as you can click here, we can scroll through many different instances, see its family, see its vCPU account, its gig memory, and the price if you would need to pay for that, how much USD you would pay per hour of usage of such instance. Okay, so let's stick with 2T Micro. Here we can generate a keeper. It's not necessary, but just for the sake of this preview, let's create ourselves a new keeper. Let's call it like my keeper. Okay, type RSA .pem format. Okay, so it's generated here. It is automatically downloaded to our drive. Then we have a network setting, which consists usually of the network, so VPC. Then you can choose the subnet, but we will not be doing this today. Here is the option for auto-assign public IP. We'll stick to enabled. Then we have some security groups, which are like firewalls for your EC2 instance. Let's leave it at the default create security group and allow SSH traffic from anywhere. Then we have like configure storage, how much gigs of what type of memory we would like to have. And then here is the advanced details. We will not be going into that today, but so you know that this is here. So one thing you would probably use sooner or later will be the user data. It's something like a script which will run when your instance is being created. So you can do some kind of automation here to, just like in the Amazon Linux console or Ubuntu console or whatever, you can run yum here or apt-get. You can install here packages, you can configure, let's say, Apache web server or whatever you would like to do. We will show you this somewhere in the future. Okay, so we have our basic data written. So let's here click launch instance. Let's just wait a little bit. Okay, successfully initiated instance. So let's click here. It will take us to the instance screen. Let's remove this filter. Okay, so right now we have this one instance. It's in pending state, so it's creating. Let's refresh it for a moment. Oh, and it's running. So right now we can click on it. And the basic connection you can do through AWS console. So we can click connect here. And EC2 instance, we can use EC2 instance connect. Connect using EC2 instance connect. Here is the public IP address, and let's click connect. And as you can see in the new tab, we are establishing connection to our new instance, and hey, we are in the prompt of Amazon Linux. So here you can use whatever commands you like. So that's the basic idea behind launching an EC2 instance. And as you can see, it's very easy and straightforward process. And it took like a couple of minutes to have our own instance in the internet. Here you can also see some details like public IP address. We already mentioned that. Here is like the host name, instance types, and so on and so on. But those other tabs, and we will get into details of all of that in the future videos. So today we are keeping it brief, and that's all for today. So thanks and see you later.